Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Paulina and I'm new to calisthenics, and today's intro is in a bit of a different setting because your girl passed her driving test! Woo! I'm officially a driver, so I decided why not film today's Q&A in the car. So I'm actually gonna go and get a drink. I'm gonna go through a drive-thru and order a drink for the first time on my own, and then I'm gonna park somewhere and answer the questions with you guys. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Not me just stalling the car. Yeah, let's just pretend that never happened. I was in first gear and I let go of the clutch, so I don't usually stall. That was just like a one-off. It's because you guys are making me nervous. Here we go. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that's followed my calisthenics journey so far. Like, honestly, I was not expecting this much support from people, strangers that don't even know me. I just started posting my calisthenics videos to track my own progress, and suddenly my Instagram's like blowing up. So I just want to say a big thank you. Honestly, wasn't expecting it. And we are here. I actually don't know how to get into the drive-thru. Oh, it's here. Okay. I already know what I want because I always get the same thing. This is Costa, by the way, and I'm gonna get a salted caramel frappe. Hello? I don't think it's...
We'll see you in a moment.
Oh, okay.
Hi there, what can I get for you?
Hiya, can I get a caramel frappe with no coffee and cream, please?
Caramel frappe with?
No coffee, but with cream.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay, is that medium?
Yes, please.
See you at the window. Thanks.
Thank you. I thought the machine was broken because no one was answering. Okay, I need my phone. So I put a poll on my Instagram and loads of you actually replied to that, which I was really shocked about. So I'm really excited to just go ahead and answer these questions today. But first, let me get my drink.
Hiya. Just to confirm, there was cream on the frappe.
Yes,
yeah?
please.
Awesome. Just £4.40. Thanks.
Thank you.
Alright.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Thank you too. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Swerve. I hate parking when there's a car behind me because then it takes so long sometimes. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Look at that. Ah, that was the smoothest parking ever. Slay. Okay, this isn't how it usually comes with. They usually put sprinkles on top, but anyway. Really good. Really good. I've got the questions here on Instagram that I'm going to answer today, and yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. Okay, stay focused, please. Question number 1. What is your dream calisthenics skill? So for me, I think it's always been to get a press handstand. I currently am learning to hold a handstand because I can't actually do that right now. But over on my Instagram, I'm doing a 30-day handstand challenge, and I think that's been really helping a lot. But my ultimate goal is to do a press handstand. Actually, a straddle to press handstand. That's the ultimate goal. But I've also got other skills I want to learn, such as the plank and the front lever and skills like that. But yeah. Where do you live and what do you study? So I live in Edinburgh. It's very cold up here, but I didn't always used to live here. I used to live in England. I basically grew up in England and I moved here for uni. And what do I study? I study biomedical science. It's not really the dream career. I don't really see myself doing something to do with biomedical science, but for the meantime, I'm gonna stick with it and then see where it takes me. But yeah, proud of you, ma'am. Keep cooking it. Thank you. I'm struggling with the LSAT. Oh, this is actually great. I mean, it's not great. I hope you get the LSAT soon. But today I just posted a video showing LSAT progressions and like how I learned to do the LSAT. So hopefully that video will help you out. I'll put it here as well. And if you guys want to check out the original video, go ahead and... oh, someone's getting in the car next to me. This is awkward. Yeah, I'll leave the link in the description down below to my Instagram, and you can go check out the original video if you want. What's been the hardest part of your training so far? I would say the hardest part is probably just starting, especially with the chin-ups. I can do around 4 to 5 chin-ups now, but when I was first starting, it was really hard because I couldn't even do one. I had to use a band, I had to jump. But as soon as you start and as soon as you start to see the progress, it literally motivates you to keep going. So even at the hardest times, just keep pushing through and you'll start to see the results that you want. Why did you decide to learn calisthenics? Okay, so I actually don't know how I even started. One night, I don't even know how the idea popped into my head, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to film a chin-up video. And I filmed it and I posted it onto YouTube and suddenly it blew up. I mean, not massively, but like for me compared to my other videos, it blew up. So I was like, wow. let me make some more of this style video. And all the engagement I've received has literally motivated me to keep going. But to answer why did I decide to learn calisthenics, I think it's something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I used to do gymnastics, and I know that loads of people that are into calisthenics have a gymnastics background. I wasn't a pro at gymnastics or anything, and then I used to watch loads of videos on YouTube and TikTok when I'd scroll, and I'd see these people doing calisthenics, and I was like, wow, I want to do that. But you know what the crazy part about this question is? Okay, so I've made loads of friends since I started posting on calisthenics, and there's this one person in particular who reached out to me, and they let me know that they watched like some of my older videos. One of the videos that they said that they watched was how to be your most authentic self in your 20s, which is a video I filmed around a few months ago, and that video didn't do well at all. But anyways, they said that that video really resonated with them and they really liked it, so it made me want to rewatch the video. And after I rewatched the video, towards the end, I mentioned that 2024 you should start something new that you've never tried before that you really want to try, and then I gave examples such as calisthenics. And I don't remember putting that in there because at the time I wasn't even doing calisthenics, but then I looked back at it and I was like, wait, I already knew I wanted to start calisthenics. It was somewhere in my subconscious, unconscious. Yeah, I feel like it's something I knew deep down that I wanted to do, but I didn't actually start it until this year. But yeah, watching that video back was crazy because I was like, wait, I said that I wanted to start calisthenics? So yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to do calisthenics. Seeing other people's progress motivated me to work on my own progress, and now I've had so many people reach out to me saying that I'm motivating them to also start calisthenics. So it's kind of like, what's it called? A loop? Like, people motivate each other, which is really nice. The calisthenics community is so nice, honestly. What's one thing that makes you feel really proud of with the calisthenics journey? Okay, there's actually so much things that make me feel proud. One is my progress. I'm so proud of how much progress I've made throughout the month and a half that I've been doing calisthenics. I think that's pretty crazy, that at the beginning I couldn't do a single chin-up and now I can do like 4. Another thing I'm really proud of is how much my Instagram has grown and how many people have reached out to me saying that I'm inspiring to them, and honestly, I was never expecting this. I started posting on Instagram getting like 20 likes and 100 views, and I was okay with that. Honestly, I was just posting it so that I could look back on myself and see my own progress. But then having people reach out to me saying that I'm motivating them and inspiring to them, that's something I'm really proud of. So yeah, I really appreciate everyone that's following my journey, and I hope that you guys also achieve your goals that you want in calisthenics. How many days do you work out a week? So I made a calisthenics split recently, a few weeks ago. I have updated it since then, but I work out almost every day. That's not good though. I know that rest days are very important. In terms of working out, I film a chin-up video every single day for my 100-day chin-up challenge. Some days I work harder than others. Some days I just film the video just once, first take, and then I post that. So I don't really count that as a workout. But I have been following my calisthenics workout split, which is a 6-day split and then a 1-day rest day, which is Sunday. Today's currently Sunday. But then every single day I do film my chin-up videos and my handstand videos because I'm doing an 100-day chin-up challenge and a 30-day LSAT challenge where I try to do it consistently. I've taken a few breaks in the handstand because handstands are painful for your wrists. But in terms of the chin-ups, I haven't taken a single rest day and I'm on day 50 almost, 48 I think. So yeah. To answer your question, I work out around 6 times a week, I would say, but I film a chin-up video every single day. Tips for calisthenics beginners. Okay, I don't really know how much tips I can give you guys because I'm not a professional. I'm only just starting out my journey myself. But for tips, number 1, stay consistent. Even when you don't see results, stay consistent, because that's the number 1 thing that I've learned. Progress isn't linear. You've probably heard me say this once and I'm going to say it again. Progress is not linear. You can go forward 1 step and then go back 3 steps. You can learn how to do 4 chin-ups and then the next day only be able to do 2. But if you keep pushing through and if you keep staying consistent, you will start to see the results. For me, I would say that it's better to do like a small workout every single day rather than one big workout once a week. So more workouts, less intensity, because I've noticed personally that if I work out 6 times a week and do less intense exercises, it's better for me than if I was to work out once a week very intense, because yeah, I think your muscles need to repeatedly do the same exercise to get better at it. So if you're just doing 1 workout a week but it's very intense, it's not going to be as effective as if you're doing 6 workouts a week but not that intense or something like that. That's what I've noticed. Did you have any previous training, gymnastics, cheer, prior to starting calisthenics? So, kind of. I did do gymnastics, like I said, but I wasn't professional at it or anything, and I only did it for around a year or 2, so I don't really know if it counts. because even after that, at the beginning of my calisthenics journey, I still couldn't do a handstand, I still couldn't do a chin-up, so it felt like I was starting from scratch. But to answer that, I kind of did have some previous training in gymnastics. But yeah, how many days did it take you to do one pull-up? Okay, so chin-ups are different to pull-ups. Most people classify them as the same thing, but chin-ups is when your arms are like this, and pull-ups your arms are like this. So I've been mainly working on my chin-ups, and it took me around, I don't know when I got my first chin-up actually, I would have to look through my videos, but it took me a little while to get my first chin-up. In terms of pull-ups, I wasn't actually working on them consistently, but I think working on my chin-ups has helped me get my pull-ups as well. I have a story somewhere here about pull-ups. On the 23rd of January, I posted this story. Yeah, I could barely do one pull-up, and I asked you guys for some advice. And then on the 27th of January, oh, you're not in focus. And then on the 27th of January, which is like a few days later, I managed to do 2 pull-ups. So it didn't take me long at all to get the pull-ups, but that's only because I had been working on the chin-ups, and the chin-ups helped me to get pull-ups. Eres hermosa. Gracias. That means you're beautiful in Spanish. So a few days ago, I posted another Q&A which I answered on my story, and someone asked where you're from. I said I'm from Spain, and since then I've had loads of Spanish people reach out to me. I'm Spanish, but my Spanish is not that great. Like, I speak it and I understand it, but yeah. Let me just say something in Spanish so you guys can see how my Spanish actually is. Muchas gracias a todos por estar soportándome. Is that how you say supporting? Hola, me llamo Paulina y hablo un poco de español. Te puedo entender bien, pero tengo que practicar un poco más. Yo viví en España cuando tenía como 5 años y después me moví aquí a Inglaterra, y desde ese tiempo no he hablado mucho español en casa, siempre hablo inglés, así que mi español está un poco peor de que estaba antes. Pero sí, todavía lo entiendo, todavía lo hablo, solo tengo que practicar un poco más. So yeah, that's kind of my Spanish level at the moment. I need to practice, I know, but I appreciate all the Spanish people that have reached out to me. What are you doing in your leisure time? Honestly, calisthenics is my leisure time. Apart from calisthenics, I do study. I spend a lot of time editing my videos, because YouTube takes so much time to edit. Oh, and I like to travel. If you guys don't follow my normal Instagram, go ahead and follow it. I like to go on little holidays here and there with my friends and film travel vlogs. So yeah, that's kind of what I like to do in my leisure time. Can you tell me which skills we need to learn for beginners and intermediate levels? So in terms of beginner, I would say chin-ups is definitely good for beginners. There's so many progressions you can do, like banded chin-ups, chin-up negatives, even using like a little stool and then try and doing a chin-up from there. Yeah, chin-ups is definitely good for beginners, I would say. Intermediate, I can't speak on that because I'm not even at the intermediate level. But I would say like plank and front lever and skills like this. Not that I can give much advice on that because honestly, I can't even do that. But yeah, I would say chin-ups, pull-ups, push-ups and handstands is good for beginner level. Someone said I'm training calisthenics. Ooh, I hope your calisthenics journey goes well and I wish you the best of luck. Okay, how did you get your first pull-up? I think I answered this already. So basically I was working on my chin-ups. Chin-ups really helps you to get to your pull-ups, I would say, but also just doing pull-up negatives, using a band for your pull-ups, and yeah, basically the main thing to gain any skill is to stay consistent. Which other ones can I answer? Someone said, what camera do you use to film? Right now I'm using the Sony ZV-1. Yeah, the Sony ZV-1. And that's the camera I use to film all my YouTube videos. In my Instagram, I use my iPhone 14 Pro Max to film all of my reels. I've had so many questions, people asking, where did you get your bands and parallettes from? They're both from Amazon. I will put a link in the description down below to both of them. Those 2 pieces of equipment have been very useful for me, and the pull-up bar as well. I'll also leave that in the description down below, and they've helped me get to where I am today. So yeah, definitely recommend those pieces of equipment. Okay, next question. Someone asked, what's your sign? Do you mean my zodiac sign? I'm an Aries. I'm working on handstand. I have okay alignment but no balance. Got any tips? I'm also learning myself, but I would say so far the main things to do is to try to do a handstand with your stomach against the wall. I used to be really scared of doing this because I would feel like I was going to fall over and then my face would whack the wall. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like, imagine this is your stomach right here, right? This is the wall. And then you'd fall over and then your face would literally whack the wall. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it did to me. And for a while that was something I was really nervous about when doing that skill. But the more you practice, the better you'll get. So yeah, and also don't be afraid to fall over, because when you learn to do handstand, you are going to fall over. It is inevitable. But as soon as you overcome that fear, then you're just gonna go up from there. So yeah, thank you for being an inspiration. You're doing great. Keep going. Thank you so much. Someone said, is there any home-friendly daily workout routines for handstands or like general calisthenics? Yes, actually. I did film my workout routine, which is for beginners in calisthenics. This is what I personally use, and this is what's been helping me to get stronger and see progress. So I will leave it in the description down below, and I'll also link it to the video. If you guys want to see my workout split. Keep it up, girl, you'll make it. Thank you. Not a question, but I wanted to say that you inspired me to post my progress on Instagram. Comments like these make my day. Like, honestly, me posting my own progress is motivating you. Wow. Like, yeah, thank you so much, guys. It's getting cold in here. Maybe it's the drink. How did you build the strength to hold a handstand? By the way, you're doing great, girl. Thank you so much. I would say I did have some previous strength in being able to hold a handstand. I've always been able to do it against the wall. I've always been able to kick up. I know that people struggle to get their heads I know that people struggle to get their legs over their heads. Try using a chair to kick up, and that might help you get your legs over your head. Or try asking someone to help you lift your legs up. But yeah, practice makes perfect. Okay, what other questions did I get? Oh, I also took some screenshots. Let me go to the screenshot section because I've had loads of people message me. Okay, so if you guys are new to my journey, I've been growing really rapidly on Instagram recently, like crazy rapidly. I grew like 4K in 5 days, something like that. And yeah, I've had loads of people reach out to me and ask questions like, hi Paulina, I was wondering how you got so many followers in such a short amount of time. Just another calisthenics athlete trying to be famous. I'm not famous, guys. I'm not famous. Don't know if I'm doing anything wrong, or if it's just the algorithm, or if I'm not posting enough, or high quality, you know. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. I never imagined I would grow that fast, even to 4K. I never imagined I would get 4K. I'm very grateful for all the support I've received. Honestly, it's very motivating. It motivates me to keep going, having all that support from you guys. But in terms of tips about how I grew, I might actually consider filming this in a separate video just so I can give you guys some more in-depth tips. But in terms of a quick response for that, staying consistent. I feel like there is more stuff I've done. I've taken a note in my notes app about tips I did to grow. I'll just give you some of them now, but I will be filming a more in-depth video later on about how to grow on Instagram, because I think I have gained good insight about how to do that. Okay, but number one, create a niche. Most of the people that follow me are into calisthenics, so you probably already have your own calisthenics niche. And stay consistent, even when you don't see like people commenting or liking your stuff. Just keep posting it, because the right people will find you. If you guys scroll down to the bottom of my Instagram, I know I have like probably 90 posts now, but if you guys want to scroll down, you will see that at the beginning of my Instagram, I literally had like 20 likes or 30 views, something like that. But if you keep staying consistent, you will get the recognition you deserve. Okay, and my last tip I'll give you today about how to grow on Instagram is to try challenges for yourself. If you're into the calisthenics niche, then go ahead and set yourself a challenge for anything, a new skill. Somebody that follows me called Larson, they've actually said that I've inspired them to create a 30-day handstand challenge, and they're actually learning to walk on their hands for 30 days. So go ahead and follow Larson on Instagram. So yeah, set yourself a timed challenge, 30 days, 100 days, something like that, to learn a new skill, and people love seeing your progress, so I'm sure that you will grow that way. But yeah, that's all my tips for today. That's all the questions I'll be answering, I think. I will be doing more Q&As in the future, but thank you so much to everyone that sent in questions, and I hope that you guys learned a bit more about me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to join my journey, and if you want to stay in touch, then go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I really appreciate you all. I love this little community I'm building, and I hope to see it grow. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!